Let me describe someone you know. They showed up early, they stayed late, they gave the best years of their life, their actual best years, not the diplomatic version people say at retirement parties, to someone who needed them. And then one day, when the knees started going and the reflexes slowed down just slightly, the person they gave everything to started looking at them differently, calculating, weighing. This story is 4,000 years old, and somehow it keeps happening on LinkedIn every single week. This tale comes from South African oral tradition, Bushmen and Khoikhoi roots, and it goes like this. There's a dog, old now, faithful his entire life, genuinely faithful, not performatively faithful, and his master, who benefited from every single year of that faithfulness, has decided he's done. The dog is inconvenient, the dog is expensive, the dog is old. Time to dispose of him. The dog figures this out before it happens, because that's what happens when you spend your whole life reading someone and he leaves on his own terms down the road. He meets a bull. Same story. Strong ones, useful ones, now surplus to requirements. They walk together. They pick up a ram, a donkey, a cat, a cock, and a goose. 7 animals, 7 versions of the same biography, 7 creatures the world decided were finished, but they're not finished. That night, they come across a house. Inside, robbers, eating well, living large off other people's labor, which, if you think about it, is a neat little structural rhyme with everything that just happened to our 7 friends. So here's what they do: the donkey climbs on the bull, the ram on the donkey, the dog on the ram, the cat on the dog, the goose on the cat, the cock on top. And together, this magnificent, improbable tower of the discarded, they make the most terrifying noise anyone has ever heard. The robbers flee into the night, absolutely convinced they were being destroyed by something supernatural. The 7 animals eat the food, sleep in the house, and when the robbers send one man back to check, just one nervous man with a candle, every single one of them takes a piece of him. The dog bites his leg, the bull tosses him, the ram headbutts him, the donkey kicks him into the fireplace. The cat scratches his face, the goose grabs his trousers, the cock crows as he runs screaming into the dark. The man returns to his captain and describes, I wanted you to hear this, an iron trap, a fork that threw me to the ceiling, a trumpet that hit me with a sledgehammer, a creature that scratched my eyes out, a pair of fire tongs on my leg, and something that screamed, Stop him! As I ran. That is a dog, a bull, a ram, a donkey, a cat, a goose, and a cock. That is 7 things the world threw away. Now, here's what this story is actually about. It's not really about the robbers. The robbers are almost incidental. This story is about what happens when the people the world has decided are done find each other. None of these animals could have taken that house alone. The dog's too old to fight. The bull can't fit through the window. The cock is literally just a bird. But together they are inexplicable, unclassifiable. The robber couldn't even describe what hit him accurately because there was no framework for it. 7 discarded things, cooperating, becoming something that has no name. The story is asking you a very uncomfortable question. Who did you throw away? Not dramatically, not cruelly necessarily, just quietly decided was past their use by date. Stopped calling back, stopped including, let drift. And the follow up question, equally uncomfortable, who threw you away? And did you find your bull, your ram, your donkey yet? The world's reward for faithful service, the title tells you everything, is that the world moves on. This is not cynicism. This is just the operating terms and conditions nobody reads before signing. But here's what the story refuses to accept. that disposal is the end of the story. The dog doesn't die on the road, he builds something with whomever else the road happened to send him. We are living in an era that is extraordinarily good at making people feel obsolete. Algorithms, restructurings, pivots, culture fits. There are 100 sophisticated words for what is essentially the master looking at the old dog and doing the math. The folktale's answer to all of it is almost offensively simple. Find the others, make noise together, eat the food. From Southern Africa's oldest oral traditions to whatever Wednesday this finds you on, that's the lesson. The world will tell you what you're worth. You don't have to agree. Don't go anywhere.